Packing is an important part of the Delivery Biz Pro process. Whether you decide you want to pack off of 8.5 by 11 invoices, or pack sheets, or route sheets, or bag labels, we're going to walk you through all the different examples and help you make a decision on what's best for your company and then what that pack process might look like. Let's take a look. All right, guys, so thanks for joining me again. I wanted to dive a bit into the packing process and just kind of how packing/routing works in the system. A lot of different tools you can pack off of, and it seems like everybody does packing a little bit differently as far as when they pack. Some people will pack the entire truck in kind of total, so everything that you need on the truck to complete the entire route, and then drivers will pack individual customer orders out of the back of the truck at each stop. So there's tools for that. Other customers will take each individual user's order and pack that onto the truck already pre-packed, so the driver's just dropping that off. So we've got tools for that as well. One of the first places you want to start when you're packing is you want to make sure that your driver or admins have organized your route stops, because you want to print your packing materials in route order. So when you go into route management here, organize route stops, either your driver or an admin can go in here and say, hey, I want to look at a particular route and I want to see only the people that have orders this week, and this is where you're going to actually organize your stops. So you want to do that maybe after the cutoff time, so after customers haven't changed their orders, and you're going to go into a packing phase. Maybe the next thing you do is organize your stops. Really, you can do it any time, but as customers come on and place an order, obviously they can do that up to cutoff time. So it makes better sense to do it after cutoff. So you come to this screen, and typically you're going to either highlight a particular customer and say, gosh, who is this? Where are they? Never seen this guy. Or you're going to say, gosh, Joshua, he really has to have delivery first before 6 a.m., so I'm going to drag this guy up to be the first stop. So you drag and drop him into a spot that you want him. Or you would say, I want to suggest the best route. Show me the best drive time. So I want to get that 394 minutes down as low as possible. So you could click suggest a best route, wait for it to go through its algorithm, tell you the lowest drive time, say, gosh, I like that, but I still want to move this person up here. All those kind of organization things you would do from the screen. Keep in mind you can also move people from one route to another on the screen. So I could checkbox several people. You'll see an action section at the bottom where I could move, unassign, assign, etc. So once you've got your route kind of order established, then you dive into route sheets, bag labels, packing sheets, printing invoices, whatever you're going to pack off of. So from there, I would typically go to print route sheets. Again, we're going to choose a particular route, and typically I would say show only customers with orders this week. We only want to see people that have an order. If you've got several drivers, you can choose which driver is going to run the route. You could print all the labels for the selected route directly from the screen, etc. I like to just click show so that I can see my route sheet on screen first. And this is going to give us a manifest of not only everything that needs to be on the truck in total, but then per customer what needs to be dropped off. So just kind of starting at the top here, you'll see we're on the view route sheet. We could go to turn-by-turn directions, and those will print as we print our route sheets. You could go to view the route map, and you could print the route map with the route sheets. The route sheet's really going to have the crux of the data. So what date is that route, who the driver is, what the route name is, how many total deliveries, and then you get into stop 0 is what needs to be loaded on this truck in total to complete the entire route. Keep in mind you can organize that list through our organized load sheet tool. It's right over here under route management. You can drag and drop products together. You can assign warehouse locations, all sorts of things to group products together. And then from stop 0, it just takes us on down the line. Stop number 1, what needs to be dropped off at their house, stop number 2, etc. So some companies will actually pack off of these route sheets. They plan on printing them anyway to send out with the drivers. They don't want to waste paper. These are in route order, shows you what the customer's got. It's organized in the fashion you want it as far as grouping products together. So they'll pack off of these route sheets. Keep in mind you can export to Excel, export to CSV, download a PDF, etc. So that's one way. If you print bag labels here, that's probably the most popular way. That will allow you to print the chosen bag label that you selected during the install process with all of the data already populated in there. So to give you an example, bag label templates here, you'll see that we've got several different templates to choose from. You probably saw this during the installation process. And this is going to have products in the order you guys have organized in organized load sheet. Anything else that we've worked out with your particular template, it would give you this, either 1 per page or 4 per page, 6 per page, whatever template you've chosen. Maybe it's an Avery template. It'll print in the order that you're making the stops. So that's by and large the most popular way to pack, is you're going to print your bag labels after you've organized your stops and pack off of those. You may still also be printing this route sheet. If you're using our driver software, maybe you're not printing the route sheet because you've already got all the stops in the tablet or the phone. You're able to get through the stops electronically instead of on paper. So those are all kind of quick ways to pack. Some of the more obscure ways, keep in mind you've got links directly to print bag labels, by the way, here on the left. Some of the more obscure ways is, for example, you could print 8.5 by 11 invoices. So if I went to search orders here and I chose a particular route, and that's key, I've got to choose a route to get the search results in route order. And I'm going to say this week. So I want to see that route, this week's orders. The order results here show up in route order, so the order we're making the stops. So I could, in essence, just checkbox the top checkbox to check all, and then at the bottom here, print invoices for selected orders. That would pop up and print an 8.5 by 11 invoice with all of your orders ready to roll with exactly what you need in them. And again, those are going to be, the products in these orders would be in order that you've organized them in the back end. So if you've got eggs first, whole milk second, beef third, etc., they'll be in that same order. So those are all convenient, easy, popular ways to pack. Really the keys are organizing that load sheet so that you're grouping certain products together to make it easier on the packers, or whether you're doing that just by drag and drop or by SKU or product title or position numbers or supplier or warehouse locations. You want to organize those so that all of your other packing materials follow that same methodology. So hopefully that gets you going on the packing process. Obviously, if there's deeper questions, let's hop on a phone consultation and really take a look at your specific situation. Again, thanks for joining us today, and I'll see you on the next segment.